107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
It is an honor and a pleasure to have this beautiful lady back in my presence. It's been a minute since she came in to visit us, but the nice thing about it is that she hasn't forgotten about her brother. So it is nice to welcome our dear friend from across the pond, Grammy artist, great songstress, wonderful songwriter, the beautiful Estelle. Thanks for coming.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Fantastic.
Here's to life. Let's
Right.
toast to life.
There you go.
There you go. Cheers to you. I'm going to sip.
All
Hold
right.
on. I mean, you can't toast without a sip. You got.
Right, it's
What
true.
is so
Hold on,
funny?
I'll sit there, hold on.
Estelle has been laughing ever since she came into the room. I wonder why.
What happened was he poured some wine. We've
Right.
been talking about football.
Yes.
Real football versus American football. And, you know, like,
That gets it going
it's a
every
whole thing,
time.
yeah.
How's life?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, really good, really good, really good.
Well, you know, you've been moving. You've been moving around.
Oh, yeah.
And you've been on a little hiatus from us.
Yes.
But now I found out why.
Yeah.
It's called a relationship. Now,
it's cool, right?
I
In
want
an
to talk.
album.
I want to talk
After.
about. Is that what it's called too?
Yeah.
No, that's the outcome
Right.
of a relationship.
That's true.
That's what I need to learn.
Oh, Lord.
Because Lord knows, I know Estelle.
Now
I
I'm
know you're a
hot.
songwriter,
I've
but
been laughing, but now I'm actually hot, physically hot.
I told you to take it off. She didn't want to take it off.
Oh, Lord.
But the reason why relationships are interesting, aren't they?
They are. They really are. It's a weird one for me. I'm an artist, so it's like, you know, everyone wants to know what's going on in your love life, and I'm not the girl that gets paparazzi'd out with a different dude every night, you know. And I
Right, no, you're a
sing my
classy lady.
records instead. I sing my feelings, I should say, instead, you know. So it's a bit hard, and then it becomes that fine line between not putting all your business in it,
Right.
but still getting the intent across in a way that, you know, makes sense.
Estelle is with us
Yes.
tonight inside the Quiet Storm.
Hey.
But we could talk about love. We could talk about heartbreak.
Good. You can.
You know about that.
A little bit. Tiny bit.
You're being quite modest, quite modest. You know it so well that you can turn heartbreak and situations into great songs.
Yeah.
And and I don't know because you're a songwriter, but please let me know. They say the hardest hardships that you go through can turn out to be some of the best songs you've ever written.
They absolutely are, and it's like a consistent thing. Everyone always says a happy artist is the worst artist to be around because
wow.
they write whack songs. No one cares about the stuff that they
So that
write.
means you should always be dealing with some kind of
Right,
issue.
you're always supposed to be miserable somewhere. I don't know, but
The project that is forthcoming, which you have a brand new project that
Yeah.
drops when?
True Romance drops in February 17th.
That's right after Valentine's Day.
Right, exactly.
Okay. You are really revealing a lot
Yeah,
in this. This is like life, art imitating life.
yeah, tiny bit.
And how was that experience for you? I mean, because you've done this before.
Well,
And it seems like you've done it to the next degree.
it is. I feel like for me personally, I always try and be realer and realer and realer as I get along in life. Like I make it a point to generally not deal with fakeness or, you know, or fake me, or, you know, I try to get as close to the core of who I am as possible with every year that goes by, and with my music too. So this album was me being 1,000% wholeheartedly who I am right now in this period, because I don't know how to be anything else.
Okay.
You know, I'm single, I'm dating, it's fun. I'm accepting all my wrong parts and trying to make them right, and just accepting some of the parts that I can't quite deal with right now. You know, it is what it is. So,
But
yeah.
you're single and you travel around the world. Now, I don't know about that experience. So you
That's
tell,
fun.
is it really?
Nah, I'm not like that.
So see, I didn't even ask the question, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
much innuendo. No, here's the thing. It's like, I think it's fun. It's definitely, I'm definitely a relationships girl, so it's been fun for the first time ever, not actually being like, this is me and I'm married damn near, and this, you know, and this is what it is. And so it's been cool. It's fun and exciting for me to be the age I'm at and really be single and taking my time about it, you know.
I tell you, man, I honor you guys who have the ability to write these songs that make us all like scratch our head. And ladies and gentlemen, the forthcoming album from Estelle is definitely going to be that.
Yeah, it is. This whole album for me is like my in between space. You know, it's called True Romance. It's kind of, I was gonna call it In Search of True Romance. They told me it was too long. But you know, it kind of deals with 4 different spaces you'll find yourself in, like in it, passion, feeling passionate, having to have courage. You know, dealing with the BS, and you know, hopefully, if you figure those 3 out, you'll get yourself towards true romance.
So where is Estelle right now? I know you've stated and verbally exposed the fact that you're single and and dating and traveling.
Yes.
So in the skin that you're in right now, where is true romance though?
Oh,
is it in all those cities that you go?
It is not in any of these cities. No, you know what?
Somewhere. It has to be somewhere.
It's in me. Like, I'm really trying to just become a great human being. You know, it like I said, it takes a lot. You're given a lot. We're given a lot. I'm faced with a lot. I've been exposed to a lot. So it's just trying to maintain my right moral compass. Like, maintaining that is 90% of my life right now.
When we get into these relationships, we lose ourselves.
Yeah, you do.
But why? Why do you think?
Because I think you just become so engulfed in either taking care of or making sure the other person's good that you forget that you still have to maintain you. That's what they like about you.
But let me interject something though.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be also getting it back in return?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's where it's always a problem. That's where the problem happens.
Well, that's when you need to pull the parachute.
There you go. That's when thank you happens.
I see.
Some records like thank you happens. So, you know. Yeah.
So, and the other thing I said in the very, very beginning, talk about vulnerability.
Yeah.
Could you allow yourself to be vulnerable?
Yeah, that's hard though.
I know it's hard.
Really hard to, like.
Especially when you've been stepped on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the courage to, and that's why I say it becomes part of the themes. Courage to one, believe you deserve that, and courage to do it again. You know, put yourself back out in the front line. That's hard work. You know, I commend anyone in relationships that are married that practice that every day, being comfortable, being vulnerable, and letting somebody take care of or handle them, or you know, or being vulnerable enough to be able to say to someone, I like you enough to want to do this, or you know, just be open. It's hard. You know,
it is hard.
It is.
Now, how long, if I may ask, how long did you date him before you got into that 4-year relationship? How long did you date him?
Ooh.
Be honest with me now.
It was about 4 months.
And then you got into a relationship?
And then we were like, I don't want to date no one else. And it's like, okay, well, cool. And then
see, you know what that was, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know.
Oh no,
that was the sex. That's what I'm gonna say. Estelle is with me tonight. Let's go into the. And I'm gonna get a verbal confirmation.
I'm gonna let you have that one because I don't know.
I'm gonna get a verbal confirmation from her in just a minute, but I do want you to tell me about Conqueror.
Okay.
Compose yourself now.
Okay. All right.
4 months. 4 months.
Well, you know, we were very close and we were just there, and then it just happened. No, Conqueror.
I know.
Conqueror is part of my journey as far as like just feeling like needing the courage. You know, it was a space where to get up again, to pick myself up and believe that I deserve what I have in front of me and what's to come. You know, I think after we get to like be in relationships, so you know you're out here and you're doing what you're doing it for the world to see. People's opinions and people's viewpoints of you, whether they say it or not, they kind of project it and you start to believe it, you know? So this record was my, I ain't on the ground.
I know that's right.
Let's get it up, you know, let's go.
You know, I have to have you back for a Confessions of Love.
Oh, Lord.
segment. Now,
it's going to sound like this.
No. I mean, we're going to finish talking about the sex thing
okay.
in just a second. But Confessions of Love is about love and relationships.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the topic on the table tonight, when one jumps from relationship to relationship, is that good or bad?
It's not healthy-ish. It's kind of give yourself some space.
Ish?
Yes, it's a little hard. It's a little, you know, I'll say this. I feel like you can't call it. Love is love is love, and it is what it is when it hits you. You can't really, you know, you can't really call it. But it's, you know, if you're thinking about it and you're doing it with real intent, that's a whole other thing.
But
you know?
How do we know when love is love? I mean, can you find love 1 month in?
I think you can. I think you know what it is when it is.
It hasn't happened in my body.
It happened to my parents, so I give
different
it that.
generation, though.
Exactly.
We're in 2014, a whole new ball game now.
That's true.
It's crazy now.
But then I've seen people and I've had friends that have like known each other, and when they first saw each other, they were like, yeah, and then cut to 10 years later, they're now married. You know, so and they came back around to each other. So it's kind of like, it is what it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Speaking of it is what it is, let's go back to your situation for just a moment. that is spawning the brand new CD that
Yes.
she has coming out, and you do not want to miss it.
Singleness.
February 17th,
Yeah.
2015.
True romance.
True romance. True romance. For Estelle, we could say this. I think you went through a nice, healthy relationship.
I had a real I've been out of one and figuring myself out for a minute. So that's
good.
been my healthy, awesome.
And 4 months in,
good.
you made it a committed relationship.
That was the old one, yes.
that
was the old one.
Oh, so
And then,
how's the new one?
the new one is dating. So this is wonderful.
So we don't have one yet.
We don't.
Okay.
We have dates.
Okay, I got you. I got you. The dates, and the dates is going to last beyond 4 months this time.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. It absolutely has.
Here's the exercise. Don't have sex.
Okay.
And I know sex is necessary.
It
right?
is.
It is necessary. Right?
It is.
Don't have sex
right.
for 8 months.
Huh. Why 8 months?
Why not?
Okay.
Let's just pick a number.
Okay.
It could be 6 months.
Number. All right.
Don't have sex, and that's the hardest part, especially when because we all are physically attracted to people.
That's
so
true.
don't try not to have sex.
I'm gonna try that.
I'm
gonna try for a minute.
5 months.
4.
Let's go 1 month. Let's go 1 month
4
beyond.
and a half.
No, let's go 1 month beyond when you got involved with that relationship.
That's right. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try 5 months.
I'm gonna expect a report card.
Okay.
Don't get an F.
That's
right? Thank you for coming by tonight.